Yeah, I think we're pretty good. So, season 2, episode 1. Michael, what is going on?
What is going on? I feel like we've been trying to do this for legitimately a year.
We're gonna have to do
like it.
We're gonna have to do a Terminator timeline and just pretend this is New Year's Eve, like we wanted to do.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing tonight? What are you doing tonight for New Year's?
Oh man, we're just we're staying in. We don't want to be on the roads with all those crazy drinkers, and just hop in the bubbly at 10:30 and go to bed by 11.
What did you guys really do? Is that what you did?
We were over at our friend's.
Oh, that's right. Yes, I remember.
Yeah,
now.
we go out to there's some people out in the west side of Madison that we go out to. I think we've done it now past like 3 out of the 4 years. We go out near them and usually just play some video games and try our best to make it to midnight. And then this year wasn't that bad though. We were up pretty good. We were playing one of the Jack in the Box games on PS4 where yeah, like Drawful and all those quirky, goofy ones that just get everybody to play.
Those are fun. I like because they have them on PlayStation 2 and they're pretty, or on iTunes or Apple TV.
Yeah. Yep.
There's a lot of ones, and there's one that I want to play when you guys come over next. Where I think it's like Space Station or something like that.
With the cards?
No, it's okay. So you have your phone, I have my phone, Steph has hers, and Marnie has like the iPad or whatever it is. But you each are in control of a button.
Okay. Oh.
So it's like you're in a spaceship, but then whenever your job comes up, you have to do it in time. Otherwise, you crash. I got to look into it more, but it looked pretty cool, and it looked like super Nintendo, like Genesis, like old school video game type.
Ooh, nice.
But I don't know. That's awesome. Pretty fun. Anyway, Terminator.
There was a big rage of a game just recently with like music and cards. I gotta look it up, but it was all the rage that this past year of like a fun party game where you guess the music. I'm gonna butcher it, so I'm just gonna scrap.
No, we have time. Hey, we got all the time. We're a music card game set. Is it called Drop Mix?
It might be it.
Drop Mix is a music game mixing game developed by Harmonix and published by Hasbro. The game uses a mix of physical cards with chips embedded with near-field communication. Whoa, that looks fun.
Yeah, that was last year, and I was really tempted to pick that up, but we passed on that one. But that looks a lot of fun because it mixes with like. Wait, what did you say it was called again?
Drop Mix.
Drop Mix. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Oh man, that looks like right up our alley for sure. Oh yeah.
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, but I remember seeing that.
Welcome to the Harmonix Switch stream. Once again, it is Drop Mix Monday, which means that we are going to be playing Drop Mix.
Oh my God, Drop Mix Monday?
Today,
what?
He said, which means we'll all be playing Drop Mix.
We've got a little echo there.
Oh my God, they're playing it.
You can mix in whatever vocal you're into. Take this yellow Tribe Called Quest vocal.
Okay, it's two nerds playing.
So we have swapped out a couple cards
like Dungeons and Dragons.
Are they like going hardcore on it?
So we've already shown.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that looks fun.
I'm pretty sure there's like a bunch of card decks because I'm pretty sure I saw something about 90s.
How much is
card
this?
deck,
It looks
and I was
real.
like, that's what I might. What's that?
Oh, it's only $75. Okay, it looks expensive, like looking at it, but it's not too bad.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways,
I'll sign up for that.
Right.
So yeah, we were going to do the original podcast. So if you're listening now, welcome to season 2. I'm just making that up because it's the second calendar year that I'm doing this. So, and I think you know what? In 12,
I love it. Season 2.
But I got 12 episodes.
Season 2.
Well, 12 episodes isn't good enough. It's good enough for a season 1.
That's quality season 1. 12 episodes.
I mean,
if you got greenlit for 12 episodes, you're golden.
And those silly and the Marvel movies or Marvel shows are way too long at 13 episodes. So you know what? That's when I'm going to do this. I'm just going to do 12 episodes. Get good quality.
Yeah. You know what, Marvel, you do way too much. I'm doing one less.
And that's my problem with Jessica Jones this season, especially because it's just her same crap, and
Yeah.
I think the writing and the production's gone down a little bit, and it's just like, hey, I'm gonna beat you up. Okay, like you better tell me something what I want to know, otherwise I'm gonna, like, you see that salad? Well, I'm gonna shove it in your face. Yeah. It's just kind of like, I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the last Marvel TV show I watched was the latest
Inhumans?
Nope. The latest thing just debuted on Netflix saying it's coming soon. Something Cage. What was it, Luke Cage?
Yeah, Luke Cage is coming back.
Yeah. I think we watched a little bit of that.
Yeah.
And fell off. And
I like Luke Cage. Not too many people did. I did. But I like them all just because I like to keep up with the story and the universe and all that kind of fun stuff.
Sure.
And I'll drudge through them. Like, the first Thor is painful to watch, but I'll still watch it just because it's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd love to see them do something... I know, and by all means, people that listen to this, or even you that know more than I do, would probably say, well, they do this and they do that, but I'd love to see them integrate it more within the movies. And I know there are aspects, but they're really minor from what I know of.
Integrate the TV show into the movies?
Yeah, like I know like the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. did a little bit.
Yeah, Agents of the S.H.I.E.L.D. was probably the biggest one that did it. Like, really obvious one. Well, I'll turn off my phone here with updates. That's...
Yeah.
Yeah. And they reference them, and they kind of link them. They kind of reference them.
Okay. Well,
but
I know there were a couple characters that appeared.
It's just more of like a wink. Like, it's not really...
Yeah, and for me, I go, you could do so much more with that now, where if people left the movie theater going, well, I only saw, 3 minutes of that small section of a scene that felt like it should be larger, something got cut from that, and then maybe you reference it.
Yeah, and
where, by the way, this is talked about more in this latest episodes 4 through blah in the season of this, and then you're like, oh, sweet, I want to go home and watch that so I can learn more. I don't know. I just feel like they could integrate more on that to make you want to care more about the TV shows, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it does feel like they do keep them separate for a reason.
Yeah, and why? You go, well, if you're a large universe, why not just kind of mesh them together and play off each other to just, have your audiences bouncing back and forth and can't get enough of everything that you're spitting out, rather than, picking and choosing and, liking this but not liking that.
Yeah, you can tell they're in the same, because they do reference some things from time to time about like the movies, but you really would have to know what they're talking about and kind of be looking for it. But yeah, I agree. I mean, they could integrate it more, but I don't know. So anyway, we were going to talk New Year's Eve, kind of talk about 2017, and we're in March right now.
Yeah.
But okay, so you have 2017. You started your own YouTube creation, correct?
Yeah, finally. Gosh, I wish I would have started that 10 years ago.
Eat, Drink, and Do Madison, right? Did I screw that name up? That's it.
What's that?
Yeah, that's it, right? Eat, Drink, and Do Madison. I just said that off the top of my head. All right.
yeah. Eat, Drink, Do.
I love it.
It's been pretty small, but it's grown a little bit just through a little bit better of marketing and knowing where to put it, type of thing, and learning a little more. And
just do a brief summary of what you do. I mean, it's fun to watch. Yeah. It's definitely fun to watch for somebody who likes food and restaurants.
I get sick of Yelp because I go, people just love to bash.
No,
and in my mind, I go, I want to know.
Everybody's negative, and somebody will throw a 1-star review because they had like one little thing go wrong or whatever it was, and
exactly
they don't.
And they try to be high and mighty on there, and I'm like, okay, cool. If I'm going there, it looks interesting. What should I eat? And so I generally try to go to small businesses and highlight whether it be something to eat or something to drink or something to do in Madison. I'm hoping that it eventually will grow. Where I do a couple spots in Milwaukee. If I go out of town, anywhere in the Midwest, et cetera, et cetera. So
that was our original plan, is to do it. I was going to do my podcast with you while we go out and eat and drink and hang out. But,
at Alchemy. Yeah, we still have to do that. I'd love to do it for like March Madness, but
that's coming around the corner.
I know.
Wait, I know it's New Year's Eve. We have plenty of time.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, we've got a couple months. But no, I have something in the docket at the moment, but they're a little. It's really tricky to, which is weird to say in today's day, to film for companies, like unless it's like you have to really approach them kind of tentatively and say, this is for free, because they get really sketchy on make sure you don't film any of the patrons or anything. I'm like, I have 23 followers. I'm so small, like it doesn't matter. It's free marketing for you, like, and so as soon as they hear that, they're like, all right, yeah, cool. And
it's like I enjoy your place. I'm highlighting that I enjoy your place, and that's what it is. I mean, they should like it, but I can see their
if they don't understand it at the time. But there's this one place I'm trying to highlight now for a drink spot, and the only challenge I run into is I need to get better at planning my shoots. So I will go there, film as much as I can, come home, edit, and then go, damn it, I needed to get XYZ shots, and then we'll have to go back. And I hate going to a place and like, especially if there are restaurants or anything like of that sort, I hate not going there and not buying something because I don't know. Otherwise it just looks a little weird. So I will either buy like a sandwich or something of some sort, but I'm like, I better get this done in like 2 to 3 shots because I don't want to spend a crazy amount of money at these places. So I'm like, all right, well,
you know what? I know 2 places that if we wanted to do it in Milwaukee,
please.
Anodyne. Well, I mean, I could name a million places, but Anodyne Coffee, where I go to work sometimes.
Nice.
They brew everything. It's super local. They brew everything there. You actually watch them do it, and then they make a killer pizza. They serve beer, sandwiches and stuff. But it is awesome. Like I love that place, and it's kind of exactly kind of like the areas that you've done so far. But
sure. But it's always cool to see it in a different light, and for them to be able to post it on their, the most basic of basic places for businesses is Facebook. But some of these smaller businesses, I will go to their page and I go, my gosh, all you're doing is just posting the specials, and you're not giving me any reason to want to go there. And the engagement.
If they're cheap enough and they don't have a website and all they use is Facebook and then they don't highlight anything, it's just like, come on, man, work with me here.
Right. And so the latest one I did was for it was the spot that the night after Steph called me out on the carpet for liking Marnie. We went there the next day, and that was the first time I went out to eat with Marnie. And it's just this little cafe, and we love it. And I said to them, let me just highlight you with some stuff.
Yeah.
And they got some really good engagement on their Facebook page. And it was awesome to see people that I don't even know interact and just kind of comment saying, that it was great to see them be highlighted. And that to me brought me joy of like, all right, cool. I'm able to kind of spread some goodness for them. So, but some of these other players that I'm trying to reach out to are kind of big hitters in terms of like,
the big ones that you want to try to get a hold of and see.
They're definitely going to be like okay, well, what are you doing? What's it for? They're just a little more questioning. So I have to be really a little more selly and amp it up a little bit. Like, oh, I could do this for you guys. I could do this. And like, oh, okay, cool. Well, yeah, just make sure you do this. And
I'm not looking for money. I'm not looking for anything. It's free.
That's exactly
all I'm doing is hanging out. That's all I'm doing and celebrating your restaurant, your venue. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, and truthfully, being able to film on your phone and all the little gadgets and gizmos I have, it's really inconspicuous where you hardly know I'm doing anything other than doing what everybody else does and taking a picture of their food.
Do you have a camera or do you just use your phone?
No, I've just been using my phone.
Wow, that's actually really good. What do you use to edit?
So I picked up...
Tell me your secrets.
I picked up 2 lenses. Here's a shout out for you. And
let me guess. Moment?
Yeah, huge. Yes, absolutely. And and picked up 2 lenses from them, and they are doing phenomenal work. And love what they do and love what they put out. Love their YouTube channel. They've got some really great guys out there out in Seattle. And
well, I wonder.
Yeah, what's that?
I wonder if that's what I use when I want to do my new project that is in the works right now.
I would highly recommend looking at their stuff for sure.
Like I was thinking about just using Steph's cam or her.
Oh, okay. I mean, though, she's got a DSLR, doesn't she?
Yeah. But again, that would take a lot of work in figuring it out. I could figure it out, I guess.
I mean, for that, you just said it. I mean, yeah, you really just need to. I would play with it and see what you think. Yeah. But I'm shocked at the quality that you can put on your phone now. I mean,
it's insane. That's all you really need. I mean, even if you want to, if you're a new podcaster or whatever you want to do, or if you just want to talk, I mean, you could literally just use your phone. You don't need
absolutely
all the setup that I told you that I did, but. I mean, I like the nice mics. That's the only thing I really like.
Oh, of course. And for you, audio is everything for sure.
Yeah, and I'm going to we're doing I have a couple lined up already coming up for season 2. But, yeah, I think.
When that debuts, right?
And I think once I start figuring out GarageBand and kind of switching my ideas around, I'll be able to figure it out and make it sound a little bit better. But. Right. So I can't believe you're using. I thought you were using some fancy camera, but it's actually really good. Like, wow.
Yeah,
I'm impressed.
And then I invested in a couple apps too. I invested in a new camera app that pretty much gives you some DSLR qualities where you're able to kind of tinker and play with some things to give you some better shots, and then a better editing software too, which is pretty close to like Adobe Premiere and some Final Cut Pros type stuff. But I think a couple people from those companies left to create this app. It's ridiculous how good and quality some of these things are. So I kind of just started investing in all this, and
it's worth it, man. It's fun. It's just
oh my gosh,
you're creative. Like being creative is.
Oh, so much fun.
I mean, that's why you did what you did. Well, no, I did mine because I just feel like we are.
You want to talk to friends.
I want to talk to friends, but
people are losing. Great reason. I loved your idea. I was like, well, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Like, why would you want to just get your buddies on the line?
People lose communication. We text and we don't pay attention. We go to dinner or a bar and then we're looking at our phone or watching sports, but you never have like, this is all you're doing. I mean.
Oh, big time. I mean. You know, like this past weekend was visiting a buddy of mine to see his brand new baby daughter, and you know, I've known these guys since I was 11 or 12, and you know, it was still an amazing time. But there's something about that time period. I'm sure you can relate with your college years of like living with your buddies, where you have more time with them. It just produces so much better like conversations and memories and whatnot. And now it's like you try to cram it all in one night, and it just doesn't do it justice by any means.
Well, you try to do it. Let's say, hey, we're having people over the Packer game. Okay, well, I'll be running around, getting drinks, cleaning up, making food, doing food, talking for 2 seconds.
Sometimes watching the game,
chasing Atticus, making sure Brecken does like it's just. Yeah, so if you can carve out an hour, like what we're doing now or whatever it is, and I just think I don't know, that's where I'm at. But I don't know, your thing is awesome, and I love it. So eat, drink, do, Madison, and if you venture out, I hope you do, because it's fun to watch. I mean, I love it, and I'll send out the link afterwards, but I do love it.
For sure. Cool,
especially because I know you and I know Madison, so it's kind of like, I like this.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm trying to work on another series off of a book that I really love.
What's the book?
And I want to highlight. What's that?
What's the book?
Tim Ferriss. It's Tim Ferriss's Tribe of Mentors.
Okay.
And pretty much I kind of want to steal from the guy that inspired me to start kind of just making videos from last year. And he pretty much just took the previous book and talked a little bit about the advice that the book gave and how he could apply it to his everyday life. And I thought, well, I should do that for this new one and kind of do an homage to the guy that inspired me to get back into creating. And I've been putting that project off for quite some time, just solely because my mind's been elsewhere with trying to achieve this job and trying to finish my film project that I was just submitting not long ago. And which, dude, I got to send you, the winner got announced today. Oh my God. If you think my stuff looks good, like just in terms of like, oh wow, that's shot on a phone, that's stuff. Amazing. Yeah. Wait till you see this link that this video. I'll send it to you right now.
Well, what's the contest? Say it, because I'll probably post that too.
It was Moment Invitational. It's their first film contest. They have 10 filmmakers that they're flying out to New York, and they were looking for the 11th one. And pretty much they announced it, I want to say at the end of January, and they said the winners would be announced today, or the winner, and then there was a couple runners up, and then the winner would win $3,000 worth of gear, as well as a trip out to New York to see your film debuted, as well as, you get to meet a whole bunch of new other people. But I was pretty blown away with, I'm sending it to you right now, with the quality of what these two guys put out. I was blown away.
I got it.
And so they basically gave you kind of an outline of saying, all right, the theme is suspense. You can do whatever you want to do. It just has to be shot on a phone. And you didn't have to use their lenses if you didn't want to. Obviously, it's a little bit of a bonus because they put out really quality lenses.
Why wouldn't you use it? Yeah.
I know, yeah. I think they gave like a discount too at that time. Like, here's 20% off if you want to use our lenses, but you don't have to.
I had not known before. Forever was so long a word.
Man, you're watching it, yeah. On a phone, man. On a phone.
Slow stroke
it's
of the
crazy.
time.
Right.
I can't believe it.
All right, yeah. I'll check that out.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. But now I'm trying to get back into the other stuff and put my focus. If I don't know, I'm sure you felt this because you mentioned this to me a couple times, where you just feel the itch if you're not creating, don't you?
It was.
I know.
Well, I've never been. As a weird little kid, I used to draw and stuff like that and be creative that way. And then college happened, and I blocked all that stuff out. And then,
why is that? Why do you think?
Oh, college stuff?
Is drinking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Partying and
drinking.
stuff like that. And then obviously you get older, and I always wanted to do something, just not know what. And now it's like, actually, you know what? It started when Hipstamatic, the camera app for your phone.
You were big.
I was doing that a
you
ton,
were big into that.
and I loved it. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna create a Tumblr page and just kind of focus
really
on.
Good, man.
And
really good.
It was just with their phone, and now I think it's because of technology. It's so easy to do everything with your phone. Which I actually want to have Mario Estrada on here. He is one of the founders, original guys, chief marketer of fun from Hipstamatic. We keep touching base, and when he's back in Milwaukee, he's going to do the podcast with me. But yeah, just that got my creative juices flowing, and that was probably like 2012.
Yeah, because that was when I started dating Marty, and I want to say like
I loved it, man, and I loved
2013. You guys came up to Madison.
Yep.
I believe, and then you were like showing me stuff, and I was like, oh, cool, and I just was probably more focused on Marty at the time than anything else.
Cute little pictures, they're sweet, yeah.
No, dude, I thought they were really good. I kept them being like, dang, he's doing good stuff.
Well, let's get back to the big boy talk with my girl here. So, yeah, I don't know. That kind of got it, and then just getting sick of music. So you're at work, and you're just sitting. I'm like, I'm listening to my same stuff over and over and over again. The new stuff is absolute crap, and I don't care what anybody says. You listen to Yachty or Cardi B or any of the mumble rap, it's no.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what?
It's really hard to defend new rap.
You can't. You can't.
No.
There's no start. There's no start. There's no beginning. There's no hook. There's no nothing. It's just like a mess. Yeah. It's a mess. And then when you see them live on anything, they do like every other fifth word, and you're just like, wait, what?
And that makes it sound like old and crotchety for sure.
Yeah, and it's something like you and I.
It's not that I don't want to try.
It's like something you and I would do on a little Casio keyboard and like make a beat and just be like, I'm rolling, look at me, I'm rolling, and that would be a hit. We should just do it. That would
it's probably. I mean, that Fred Durst did it a while back, but.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
I can't.
I'm balling.
So
I'm balling. You're balling. We roll it.
And that would easily be in top 10.
Yes.
But
it's just silly.
Yeah. When do you think you fell off with music?
No, I'm still. I love music. Like, I'm still listening to stuff. Like, Rancid just came out with it. But the thing is, I'm listening to the old bands that I liked, like, or the newer punk bands or the newer alternative bands. Like, I'll stick to that. And like, there are some really good. Like, I'm not listening to Lumineers or anything like that, but I'm listening. Like, there's a lot of stuff out there. Like, what is it?
Right.
Ed Seat Car. Or wait. Oh, fuck! What is the name of that band? Yeah, you can swear.
Honestly, you're gonna throw me names.
Car Seat Headrest or something. God damn it!
No,
I'm screwing this up.
No idea.
Hold the phone.
I'm like 95% into podcasts where that's all I listen to. And when people throw out, the only time I hear music is at work, and it's
Car Seat Headrest.
Ever so often, car seat headrest.
Yeah. So I dig this group.
1 month later, I'm a fucking pro.
Which again probably sounds like everything like to everybody else who doesn't like that kind of music, but
sure.
Yeah. So no, I
thought of that though. Where you go, man, when you were younger, you latched onto music so much.
And sure, you made stupid mistakes. Like, I like Limp Bizkit big time, and I look back, I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, man, who didn't, at the time? I mean, I'm fairly positive we listened to that this past weekend, like, just put on something just so we could do chocolate starfish, and do all that, just the cheesiness.
And it was bad music, so that's why it's like now in our old, crotchety old age, like, we can tell band, like, this isn't right, but I feel like I could tell a kid, like a 20-year-old, that dude, that band's not even going to be around in 5 years. Like, I was wrong about Adele just because I was trying to fight Adele. Adele's great. She's super talented. Ed Sheeran, super talented. Yeah. Like, I get their talent. But there's, like they said, the Cardi B's and that type of shit is not going to be around in 10 years, and they're going to be full of face tattoos and working.
Which
they're going to be doing like some bullshit. Whatever. I get it, but anyway.
I mean, we grew up heavily with a lot of one-hit wonders too, but
the 90s were full of one-hit wonders, like awful.
Oh my god, unreal one-hit wonders.
Yeah,
but
our generation was the worst with it.
It's interesting though when you think about those types of things, and you go, when did I fall off? Why? Like, it truly was just that yearning and desire to have something different. Yeah. Other than, I mean, my God, do you remember? I mean, I used to. You'd listen to CDs, start to finish, restart it, start to finish, and just played it over and over and over again, and you knew those lyrics top to bottom. And now to listen to a full CD, wow, I can't imagine. I actually do. No, you know what? My attention like that.
The Front Bottoms, newer group. Yes, they're named after a vagina, and that's just kind of an inside joke with them.
Wait, what?
They're called.
What are they called? I didn't hear you.
The Front Bottoms.
That's named after a front bottom is named after a vagina.
Yeah, think about it. Front bottom.
Wait, what?
Think about it. Front bottom.
Well, yeah. Now that I think about it, but I'm going.
Here, you might even know. Here.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
They're fun. They're live shows. They're blast.
Yeah. Who did you just see just recently?
The what? Who did I just see? Oh, Kyle Kinane, comedian.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, I haven't laughed that hard in a very long time.
Oh, it was a comedian. Oh, I thought you were talking about music.
It was a comedian, and he's from Chicago, and he just. I have not laughed that hard in a very long time. Like,
oh, isn't that the best?
So funny.
That feeling of just laughing that hard.
The way that way that his premises and his everything, just the way he can describe something. Yeah. Okay. So, Eat, Drink, Do Madison. That was one thing I wanted to highlight. But I did want to get to what we originally wanted to talk about on New Year's Eve.
2017?
Yes.
New Year's?
Yeah. What was your favorite movie of 2017?
Oh, God. That's right. I wonder if I still have my list of answers from you.
Oh, I saved the list.
You need to fill air.
Okay, I'll fill air.
For
So
what I'm back in my brain right now.
you asked me before why I quit music. So I quit music. I was just getting sick of listening to music at work. So then I switched over. I'm like, you know what? I just want to listen to something. And then podcasts came around, and I picked up Joe Rogan's podcast. I'm like, I'm entertained. Like but you learn something, and it feels like you're in a conversation. So you're sitting at your desk in your office, and you're either watching sports on a TV or you're listening to music. But I'm like, you know what? I love this, and I feel like I'm part of not with Rogan so much, but I want to do a podcast where it's like the listener feels like they're part of the conversation.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I'm going to just talk to friends. We're sit and talk, and usually at my bar at my house, but you can't make the trip. You're an hour away. I get it, but next time we'll do it. And
yeah.
But we're still just sitting and talking, and that's kind of what I wanted. So we can talk about stuff, and people will be like, you don't know shit about Marvel movies, and that's fine.
I know. And that'd be great if you, like how you get interaction with, when you would post stuff like what did you post that had like, I mean, you had well into like the 200 or 300 comments at one point where people were just interacting, and that's the fun stuff.
Yeah.
Where I want to say it was like your favorite 80s movie or something like that.
Oh, so that's in the battle. Yeah, so then the battles came. People,
those are
other
great.
podcasts do it, and I just like the battles because I like the fun, nerdy debate. So actually, one's coming up, and I was going to actually surprise you with one of the questions, but we can wait till that.
Till we get there.
So wait, what was your favorite movie?
I don't know yet. I had my
Just
list.
2017. What was your favorite movie? I can tell you mine and fill time.
I need to remember 2017 movies. Hold on.
Blade Runner. That's mine.
Oh, now I remember. I'm still starting to remember. Because I feel like I've already lived another year.
Dude, it's New Year's Eve. What are you talking about?
I know. 2017
Terminator timeline.
movies. I'm trying to remember all the ones we watched. Okay. All right. It's coming back to me. Here we go. Okay. I definitely saw Wonder Woman. I saw Get Out.
I hated Get Out. Hated it.
What, you and I are in the same boat on that one.
You can watch the trailer and know exactly what happens.
Yeah, I think it got a little too hyped up, in my opinion. I'm happy that, it won things, etc.
No, it got hyped up for this, like it got hyped up by the media because I understand why. But celebrate Jordan Peele. It's his first movie. He's going to be a really good director, but the movie wasn't that, they shouldn't, you know what, it would have been good if they didn't show the whole entire movie in the trailer. First of all,
agreed.
And I usually don't watch trailers, but that one, I'm like, you know what, I'm interested in this. It's Jordan Peele. Yep. I like him. It was a good movie, but it was super predictable. I mean,
right?
I don't know. But
I wasn't like, how they were blowing this up of like, oh my god, it's going to revolutionize the horror genre, etc. I was like, wait, what? Like,
it's
this isn't that scary. It's like a thriller, if anything.
It was good. It was good. It was good.
It was good.
Not
it was good.
The way everybody hyped it up.
Wasn't blown away.
No.
Yeah. All right. I got the huge list in front of me. I saw Get Out. Let's see. Let's go down the line. Saw Wonder Woman. Saw Star Wars. Yep. Wanted to see Mother. Saw Big Sick. Saw Blade Runner. Saw Logan.
Oh yeah.
Saw It.
Damn it! I forgot about Logan. No. Okay. I still go with my choice, but
I know ahead. That's what I'm saying. Like when you go like way back, you go, "Oh my god, that's right." This
Darkest Hour. Darkest Hour was really good. 3 Billboards.
Oh, you saw Darkest Hour? That's on my list.
I have it. So next time you guys come over, we can watch it. 3 Billboards is really good. But still, my favorite is Blade Runner. I mean, it's beautiful.
Really?
It's a beautiful film.
It's gorgeous.
The Vegas thing.
My dad and I though left. We left the theater feeling a little empty with that one. I mean,
I can see that.
And that's Blade Runner in essence.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was a.
It is. Yeah.
One of the guys I've had on before, Richard Lackey, he said it best, where it's just a perfect love letter to the first one.
Correct. Yeah.
It feels like it's an 80s movie.
It loses it a little bit towards the end, but overall, I think I wanted to see more of Jared Leto's character.
No, you never want to see any more of Jared Leto ever. Don't ever.
Well, do you know who was originally supposed to be?
You did say his character, so I'll take that.
Character,
but screw Jared Leto. Jared Leto ruined the Joker. Jared Leto ruins everything, and I hate Jared Leto. God, he's awful.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one too. I like. I love him in.
Nothing.
God, the movie freaked me out back in film school. It was. Oh my God.
Dallas Buyers Club?
No, with Leto in the drug movie.
Requiem for a Dream.
Requiem. Oh my God.
But that was a great movie. It was a good movie, but not because of him.
Great movie. Correct.
Yeah. Okay, what's your favorite movie?
I haven't seen Darkest Hour though, and I think that one would take that one would probably take the cake for me. I know. I'm gonna probably say I had the most fun at Spider-Man. I had the most fun.
I get it.
I enjoyed it a lot.
Well, you're a Spider-Man homer, and I totally get. I love Spider-Man. I love Iron Man. Like yeah, like everything about that. I agree.
Yeah. I'm trying to look at all these other ones. I heard Jumanji was good. Shocking.
It was all right. It's fun.
Right?
You know what? No, it's you get okay. So Tim, who's done the podcast twice now, and he's actually the champion in the battle. And the new battle coming is going to be March 22nd, and it's going to be Tim against Richard Lackey.
Okay.
So Tim has to. I think he's getting cocky. I think he thinks that he might win again. Okay. But we'll see what happens. Okay. And you might be the next battler.
All right.
Yeah, him and I go see a movie once a month just to get out of the house and go see a movie. And we saw Jumanji, and you know what? It wasn't so bad. It's what you think. It's a comedy. It's
right.
I did mention the first one a little bit, so it wasn't like a remake. It's a fun. It's fun. It's fun.
So it's funny you bring that up because I totally just rewatched the trailer. I want to say Wednesday night for whatever reason. Just we were on iTunes looking at movies to buy, and I just happened to watch that trailer. My gosh, is that original? Just so much fun.
You know what?
I mean,
the original.
Total 90s, but so much fun.
Yeah, it holds up.
I was going to bring up Logan a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, that probably would be. I mean, there was like a 1.5 category. That probably would be it. Logan was a lot of fun.
If any Marvel,
and beautiful to see.
If any Marvel movie would ever get nominated, I think it should. I mean, I still hate that I haven't seen Black Panther yet, but
same, yeah, I have yet to see it.
Logan should have won something like that. It's really good.
At least good. Something. Yeah, the couple ones that I thought like I would. I'm looking at this large list here. What I think would probably capture my attention and potentially if I had seen it, I would be like, oh, it's this. I'm going to throw in their Mother, not your mother, but throw in Mother. I think that one, anything by Aronofsky, just draws my attention big time. He's just so good. Yeah. I heard it's a little. I mean, I saw a lot of people tweeting out, raving about it, but then of course it gets crapped on by critics. And
I never look at that anymore. I never watch. If I'm excited about something, I never look at the trailers. I never.
Yeah, and then Phantom Thread, solely for Daniel Day.
Yep.
I think it would be good. I don't think anything would be as good though as There Will Be Blood. There Will Be Blood is just phenomenal in my mind.
Yep. Well, it is, and I like Gangs of New York too.
Yeah, and then Darkest Hour would probably be up there.
Well, no, you got to see the rest of them. Yeah, Yeah,
for sure. They're. I can't believe I haven't seen a lot of these. Where I'm like, holy crap, where was I? What was I doing? And then when I look back at like 2017, I go, oh yeah, I was busy traveling the world, buying a house.
Yeah, you were busy.
And then, I was a little busy. But now I see this list, I'm like, and I would throw in there War for the Planet of the Apes.
Oh, I love that. Yep, and the last one's really good. I actually just got the video game where you.
Oh, did you?
It's like the Telltale style where you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's on PlayStation. No, I don't know if it's on Telltale. It's on PlayStation. It's you. It's like people who don't know. It's a video game where it's like a.
Maybe you were showing me this.
It's like a choose your own adventure. Yeah, people who don't know, it's like a choose your own adventure video game. It's just all dialogue and little stuff here and there. But yeah, so you control the apes and Clarence. What's the big brown one?
Oh, I know.
Anyway,
wow, since I've seen him.
Yeah, so you interact with him, and you pretty much select which dialogue, and whatever you select, that's what's going to happen in the game. But then this one, you actually do the people too, so you do both sides of it. So it's super fun. I think it's only $20 on PlayStation, but it's such a fun game, especially if you like those movies. It's fun. Okay, I'm gonna punch to this question. What's a new TV show you discovered in 2017?
Oh, I remember you asking me this one too. TV show. The knee-jerk reaction of like we talk about stuff and that I toss out there is The Crown.
Oh, you like it, really? I haven't dug my heels in it yet.
You haven't? It's so beautifully done.
Yeah.
The score to the acting to the shot selection, it makes you care about the most mundane things. I mean, they have the easiest life and they make things so dramatic. And I will come into the house and not even take off my jacket, and we'll just like look at the screen, and I'm just like, God, this movie or this show is just so well done. So that one is, although I don't think that was 2017 though.
No, but what did you find in 2017?
Oh, shoot.
So you're right. You're fine.
Found in 2017 TV shows. Oh, I do know one, but it isn't. I mean,
do you want to say hi to Steph, who's creeping on my shoulder right now?
Hello, Steph. Hello, matchmaker.
Hello.
Oh. Hold on, Michael. She's dropping stuff.
Is that her first words on your podcast?
No, it's not.
I've
said multiple words on his podcast.
This is the first. No, you have not.
Okay. Well, you cut me out. I've talked before.
You got edited out?
I asked to be.
Did you really?
Yes. I hate listening to myself. I don't want anyone else to.
Oh my God.
You're getting really squeaky right now.
Oh my God.
I'll leave you.
I can bring on the other microphone. We can do this group thing.
Huh? Oh. I have to go.
All right, we'll be done soon. We'll be wrapping up. All right, I'm back.
Okay.
Okay, so The Crown. Oh, no, what were you about to say? You're gonna agree with me once you hear mine, but go ahead.
I probably will, but I had it in my head.
Stuff.
It's on Amazon. It's
Sneaky Pete.
It's a comedy. What's that?
Sneaky Pete? No, that's
nope. Do you know
a comedy? Do you know Sneaky Pete?
I only watched one episode of that.
Watch it. The season 2 just came out.
I think it got muddled in all the other stuff that was coming out. Amazon Prime TV shows. There's just so much sometimes where you're just like, you do feel overload.
But you do run out. But it's weird because you do run out sometimes. You're like,
you're right.
What do I watch now?
Oh my God, it's a comedy. It's got Rob Delaney in it.
Oh damn it! I know what you're talking about now.
Rob Delaney. Hold on, I got it in 2 seconds. Catastrophe.
Yep.
I found that it's been. I mean, it was. I think I found it just solely because the season 3 debuted. Man, did I like that show!
He's a dirty comedian, but he's so funny.
Yes, he is.
You wouldn't know it by looking at him.
No, you wouldn't. But he's. I mean, he truly plays like the typical American type of guy, and he's a puppy dog that just wants to love this woman. But there's something about it that's just charming, and I laughed pretty hard. And I think I binged the entire seasons when Marnie was on like a work trip for like a week and just cruised through it because they're only like 25-minute episodes, and it's like those snack bite like night and then go to bed type of thing. And so I enjoyed that show. Go ahead with yours though.
Okay. I'm gonna have to try Catastrophe now because I like Rob Delaney as a comedian, like stand up. So I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Mine. I have 3, but in order I'll go 3 to 1. My number, Angie Tribeca.
Say it again. What'd you say?
Angie Tribeca. And by your silence, I know you haven't heard of it, but I think you'll love it.
No, I'm trying to spell it.
I don't know what. I have no idea. It's Angie and then Tribeca. I have no idea. Tribeca.
Tribeca.
I don't. It's Rashida Jones.
Tribeca. Oh, you're on Hulu. Okay.
It's on Hulu. Okay, so.
Oh yeah,
dude,
I have not seen this. Heard of this at all.
Okay. Did you like the Naked Gun movies or airplane movies?
Yeah.
This is that show. They brought that style of comedy back.
Oh, fun.
And the whole entire show is just nonstop ridiculousness where, like, the first scene is, it's like a CSI type show. But, like, the first scene is she wakes up, does a cartwheel out of bed, and then you see some dude with, like, big, obviously hairy arms, like, punching a bag, but then they cut to it and it's her. So it's just like silly
anything that makes fun of like CSI type shows.
It's like Airplane, where it's just the silly slapstick comedy. So
guess who executive produced it?
Yeah, it's Steve Carell and his wife.
Yeah. Okay, I would probably definitely love it. Yeah, for sure. It's
fucking hilarious. It's so funny, and I like the stupid Naked Gun airplane movie. Like I grew up with that, and I love. It's so funny, and I'm glad somebody. I'm glad somebody brought it back. Like I'm glad somebody brought that premise back because it's just goofy and it's silly.
Those were such obscure comedies though that I feel like that it was a small.
Oh my god! But think about
small group. But if you knew those comedies, you would be able to like look at that person and be like, oh yeah, you watch this, and then just line after line after line could just produce it for sure.
Think about. You could never do it nowadays. Like think about the whole.
No.
Every scene in Airplane, or not everything, but. The majority, like the whole talking jive thing, people would be so offended by that right now.
Oh my god, yeah. Unreal.
We have Mrs. Wait, who is it? Mrs. Cleaver talking jive. She's like, oh, I know how to talk jive.
Oh, I know how to talk
People
jive.
would be so upset with that right now and like all over Twitter complaining about it. And you can't do those. I don't know who I was talking about it, but there's so many comedies that you couldn't even do anymore because people would cry about it.
It's amazing to me how how quickly things happen and then how big of an outcry things happen so quickly. Like boom,
instead of copying the same premises and same ideas for movies, how about you just have a little kid just talk?
Going, well, wait a minute, the kid's not of age, and you're like, oh my god.
How much did you? I know, but okay. So Angie Tribeca. Second show was The Orville.
Mm-hmm.
Seth MacFarlane.
Oh, I've heard lots of things of that one. Yep.
Oh, it's so funny. Like I don't even like Star Trek. I love Family Guy, so I signed on, and it's Seth MacFarlane just being
it's his
funny.
Love letter too.
It's his love letter, exactly. Yeah. Oh, totally.
Yeah.
But just the funny shit that comes out of it, like it's. But it's funny because it is like a series. Like there is a big storyline, but then
it's comedy. Yeah.
It's really funny lines, like and then Black Mirror.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
I can't get enough. I cannot get enough of Black Mirror. That show is. It's our future, and it's terrifying.
It feels so weird how much they. I would love to just sit in one of the writing rooms and just listen to the ideas they spawn out and how they view our world and how they can see the things that we are consuming on a daily basis and go, well, what if this happened? And what if this did this? And you go, oh my God. Yes, I could definitely see that happening in the very near future.
Any of those episodes, you can see. Well, the one with the dogs, he based it on those Boston Dynamic machines that are those little those robotic dogs. He based it on that Machine Head, I think it is.
Yeah, easily.
Dude,
just terrifying.
It's happening. And the one where
favorite?
you like people, and then based on the daily. I'm like, they're doing that in Japan already. Like, fuck, we're screwed. We're screwed.
Yeah. What was your favorite?
Let's
do two questions here.
Yeah.
What is your favorite episode from this last season?
Oh God.
And then after that, what is your favorite episode overall?
I don't. Okay, so season 4.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Hold, please. I'm looking. I gotta.
Yep. I'll look them up.
Oh.
Mine's a toss-up for season 4. I have a very strong toss-up.
I liked... Oh, God damn it. I liked all of them. Black Museum was pretty fucking good.
The Museum, right?
I want to say... Dude, Crocodile. Story. Crocodile is my favorite.
Really?
I liked USS Callister, but Crocodile was... That's terrifying. I was like scared, but I'm like, no. This is awful.
That was so dreary.
But think about that, though. Like...
Yeah. She went to the extreme.
Put yourself in that put yourself in that situation. You're like, what the fuck? Like, what would you do? You just keep killing because that's what. Yeah, I think Crocodile is like because of the intenseness, because of my emotions watching it. I'm like, that has to be my.
Okay.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the Tinder type of one. I enjoyed that one. I like that type of just kind of outlook of what would you do if you knew, your timeline with that other person.
Damn it! I forgot about that one. I really like that one.
Yeah, that one really caught me. And then the museum one, definitely.
Museum one was awesome.
Didn't it feel a little like watching Tales from the Crypt a little bit in a weird way? Remember like Tales from the Crypt would do like anthology type of stories where all of a sudden you'd have 10 minutes of one story, 10 minutes of the other story, and then the final 10 minutes it brings it all together and you're just like, wait, what?
Yeah.
That I really enjoyed that one, as well as the kind of the premise of that middle story of what would you do if you could feel patients' pain as a doctor.
When the guy got off on it? Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's insane. Okay, then what's your favorite overall?
I don't know. I'm trying to think about it.
Okay. While you're thinking,
what's your favorite?
I would still the season 3, episode 2. It is the guy that goes into the video game episode, and oh my god, it just gives it does.
Wait, which one? I want to say, which one is it?
It does. I gotta look up the.
Was it Playtest?
The name of it. I want to say that's what it's called. Yes. Black Mirror season 3, episode 2. Yeah, and he, season 3.
What am I trying? Not White Bear. White Bear was pretty good.
Nope. No. Yeah, Playtest, where he goes into the video game.
What was it
and
called?
Thinks he's all. You were right. Playtest. Yeah.
Okay.
I enjoyed that one a lot. That was for the first time where I thought I knew where it was going to go. I was like, oh yeah, I know where this is going. No, and it swerved me, and then it swerved me again, and swerved me again. And I went, whoa, it was like a roller coaster ride. It was so much fun.
That's what I love about that show. Every episode, you really, like, now you're to the point where, I mean, I'm not even going to guess where this is going to go, because I'm always wrong.
Yeah. I mean, truthfully, all of them are equally good in their own right.
Yeah.
In their own way. They put out just such good material and makes you really question, just what we do on a daily basis.
Yeah.
But
well, it brings you back to the human. It brings you back to the human element. Like if everybody just treats each other okay. I mean.
Yeah.
We'll survive it.
But there are some other tricky ones where, I think the very next.
I think I might have mine. Okay. I like the one. I really like the one with John Hamm.
I did too. I really did like that one. It was different.
That one took you to like weird. You think it's one thing is going on, and then you realize that he is like they're creating environments for him to talk his way out of, like talk other people out of what they did. Like that one was really cool, but I think the one that Rashida Jones wrote with Bryce Dallas Howard was in it. Nosedive. Yeah. It's the one Nosedive, the one where they raid each other, and she's like doing everything she can, and she becomes like this 4-star or 4.5 star, and her friend invites her to her wedding to be the maid of honor, and on her way there, she gets rated low.
Oh, the first one. Yeah.
And then,
oh man, that was creepy too. And
then at the end, the two people yell at each other. They're just like, "Fuck you. It's just like we're stuck to the system, but you just yell out that big fuck you, and it's like you're free again.
Yeah.
I think it's season 3.
I love her brother in that too, where he's like, I'm just not playing the game. I'm not getting into it.
Yeah.
I don't care.
He doesn't care. He's just sitting playing video games. That's all he does.
Yeah. He just doesn't give a shit. And he's just like, yeah, whatever.
Be one of my favorites.
You go try to get that promotion, whatever. It's like,
that might be one of my favorites.
If you like, you mean Black Mirror-y type show, I have no idea if it's even on Hulu anymore. Since you mentioned, do you even have Hulu or no?
We just cut it. We got we got Netflix and we have Amazon Prime.
I want to say
and PlayStation View.
Yeah. Since you mentioned John Hamm, I wonder if it's even on Netflix anymore. A Young Doctor's Notebook, and it has John Hamm and Daniel Radcliffe. And they play the same character, one young, one old. It's
a show?
I want to say, it was. It's not anymore. I want to say it was only 8 episodes. I have a feeling it's going to gain a little more popularity. It's basically, let me look at the premise here, British dark comedy. They portray the show's main characters, which is set, and I want to say, during the Russian Civil War.
What's it called?
What's it called? A Young Doctor's Notebook.
Oh, that's what it was called. Okay, I heard you say that, but I was like, I thought you were just saying it's about a young doctor's notebook.
No, and I think it's based off this doctor who, I want to say morphine is his drug. It's quirky and weird, but really well done.
Interesting.
I enjoyed that one a lot, and especially seeing those two actors. I want to see more of the two of them work together because they really did a good job together.
Interesting.
And John Hamm.
Where is it? It's on Hulu, you said? We gotta
it
find
might
it.
have been taken off. I want to say I watched this back in 2014 or 2015. It might be taken off of everything, but you probably could find it on YouTube. But let me take a look. But yeah, I enjoyed that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to definitely look that one up.
John Hamm is an interesting guy to me. Where I want to see him do other roles, and I think he does too. I think obviously with him doing so much of Mad Men, he probably got a little typecast, but I think he can do good work. It's just a matter of him finding work that is outside his realm of the kind of power trip kind of guy role.
Well, Mad Men kind of screwed him up. All right.
Yeah.
2 battle questions that I'm going to ask you.
Shoot. Go for it.
So obviously this is spur of the moment, but this is going to be a future thing. One I was going to ask you before, but I won't. And I don't want to give out too many.
I feel like we should have theme music right there. Battle or something something to break down.
If you come up with something, I will do it.
And we should not find anything overly produced.
Oh, okay, fine. You know what? This kind of relates to what's going on in my life right now. So Atticus is discovering Transformers.
Nice.
And I love it because we get to buy all these fancy, awesome new ones.
I love how would you we get to.
Yeah, I know. I love it. I just bought Starscream the other day, and he's one of my favorites. I love it.
Nice.
All right. How would you improve or reboot the Transformers franchise?
Ooh.
Obviously, it's crap.
Ooh.
I know. I'm talking
about Michael Bay's franchise.
I'm giving these guys time, but I'm putting you in the spot.
You mean Michael Bay's
cut it out.
Masterpiece? His masterpiece?
It's garbage.
Best movies
it's absolutely
ever that
garbage.
Are out there?
It's Shia LaBeouf and how would you improve it?
That is such a wow.
Fine.
That is a
fine. You can think about it. Who is the best TV dad of all time? Is that harder?
What's his name? Seaver.
No. Come on.
Yeah, I'm throwing growing pains.
No.
Show me that smile. Show me that smile. I'll throw that one up.
That
was just my knee jerk.
Over Tim Allen?
Oh, that's another. I mean, the her. I mean, Yeah, that's tough. That's. I'd like to see the both of them battle it out for sure.
Whoa.
Celebrity deathmatch.
Wait, what about Phil Banks?
I mean, that's just, you can't throw that in there because he's a cop. Of course, he'll beat both of them.
Phil Banks, he's a judge.
Oh, Phil Banks. I'm thinking. Oh yeah, he's a driver. Uncle Phil. What is he? Probably 6'4".
I'm not talking fighting. I just want to say, who would you want?
Who would I want as a dad?
Yeah.
As the best TV dad?
Ooh, Dan Connor from Roseanne.
Mm-hmm. Which is coming back.
I like Phil Dunphy. That might be a fun dad.
Which is like the one?
Peter Griffin.
God. Now you're making me like go through like all.
Oh my God.
What?
Oh wait.
Well,
if we're gonna go, I mean, if we're gonna go cartoon,
Tim Allen's a good one though. I like that. Yeah.
If we're gonna go cartoon dads, I'm picking Randy Marsh.
Oh God, easily then, hands down, 100% Randy.
Okay, that one.
Randy wins everything.
Yeah.
Randy wins everything in my book. There's nothing he can't do that I will. I mean, he's so funny in my mind. He is so funny.
Those guys are geniuses.
All right, rebooting Transformers. I think you got to go complete 180 of what it is.
That's what I want.
You know what I mean? Like,
it's garbage now. And Transformers is like my baby. I love Transformers. I still do, obviously.
Yeah. I think you have to. I think you got to get away from the extreme over the topness
CGI
and make it be more about the vehicles themselves again.
Yes.
You know, and maybe make it.
It's funny. Most of the toys that you can buy now, they're not even vehicles. They're just the guys.
Are they?
That's so lame.
God, the coolest thing about it was
transforming,
going back and forth. Like, what do you want that day? Do you want it to be the car, or do you want it to be the action figure?
Transforming. It's literally.
Yeah. Literally.
All right.
Yeah.
I get it.
What?
No, I was going to ask you.
Yeah, I would go 180 and go the opposite route, and it would make it a thriller. I wouldn't make it a action-packed type of thing. I would make it a thriller.
I like that.
Then you'd care more about it.
Yeah, no, I get it. You know what? We're up in an hour, so I'm going to end with a Would You Rather, which
Okay.
I love the Would You Rathers because Your Mom's House podcast is one of my new favorite podcasts. I love it. And they come up with amazing Would You Rathers.
Is that the idea that you got from wanting to make a podcast about kids?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
What is the podcast you just said? Mom's House?
Your Mom's House. It's Tom Segura and Christina Pachitsky.
Oh, completely different. Okay.
Two comedians, and they're so funny. And like, she's so dirty. He's very dry, but he's really funny and quick, and it's funny.
Wait.
So they have I'll send it to you.
What was the video you sent me?
Oh, it might have been that.
Was it
the Mark Maron one? What did I say?
No, you sent me a video about The Last Jedi, and it was.
Oh yeah. Yes. That's them. Yes.
Oh my God! Yeah, they're funny.
Yeah, their whole thing, like
they are funny.
So the whole video, I'll explain it. The whole video is like, you think it's their problems with The Last Jedi, and everybody had problems with it.
Oh my gosh!
But their problem with it was nobody poops, nobody has orgies, and it's not realistic.
What's he doing on that island? Isn't he like?
Yeah.
Did you bring the porn?
Yeah. Because Luke Skywalker's sitting on this island by himself. Like, if somebody would come to visit, he'd be like, "So, did you bring porn?" It's so funny.
Oh my gosh!
It's like, how come you don't see anybody pooping? I love that they make each
other laugh too.
Oh,
you know, like,
yep.
That is something to see when you see two comedians making each other laugh.
Especially Mary, like, they're funny. So she comes up with really good Would You Rathers.
I can imagine, yeah.
Okay, so here's mine for you, and we're gonna end it again with Michael Gergart. Oh no, now I lost everything that I wanted to ask you.
Oh, I thought you were about to say you lost everything
Oh, no,
that
no, no.
we record.
So, okay. So, Eat, Drink, Do Madison on YouTube. I'll put the link out there. This is season 2, episode 1. So, there will be some changes this season. I was going to say year. This changes this season as far as, new stuff.
There's only 12 episodes, not 13.
Screw Marvel. We're doing 12 episodes. And then a new project from Michael is coming, probably, right?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna shoot that on Sunday. But essentially, you can find me Instagram at Michael Tyler 941. You can find me on Twitter at that same thing, and then YouTube as Go-Kart. Yes, you can make fun of that Go-Kart 941. GOKART 941 on YouTube.
Well, it's kind of like your last name, so you can't really make fun of it.
Yeah, it was literally from a 7th grade nickname based on my last name.
I like it. So I'll post all this stuff out there. So
Sweet.
new stuff from you, and please follow you. Like the Eat, it's awesome. I love what you do there.
Okay.
What else? Oh yeah, so I'll have a new podcast coming too. We'll keep doing this one obviously because I like it, but we'll be doing some partner podcasts, which I can't wait for. Okay, so the Would You Rather. God, I had a big thing typed up for you and TG too, and TG's like, "Why would anyone want to listen to us?"
Oh my gosh, I know, dude. That drove me nuts.
That's fine.
I couldn't believe it.
That's fine. Okay,
Yeah.
so here's mine. We're gonna end on this. It was awesome talking with you. Would you rather anywhere you go always be confused for Brendan Fraser, or horn fart and not know that you horn farted? So like, okay, so it's either. Oh my God! Hey, are you Brendan? Are you Brendan Fraser from Encino Man? You're like, no, I get that. I get it a lot actually, but it would be like overly annoying. Like everyone would think, like TMZ would follow you, like annoying.
Oh wow!
Or
to get that annoying.
Or you're yourself, and like I don't know, you'd be wherever you are and just and you wouldn't hear it, but people around you would hear it, and that's always what would you rather?
Oh my God! You almost had me. I almost was going to choose Brendan Fraser.
I just started
because I just read an article interview with him, and I want him to succeed again. What's that?
Does he horn fart? That would be perfect.
I think I'm going to choose horn fart because as soon as you said
really
TMZ follows you, I'm like no.
Okay, fine.
So I'm going to do horn fart.
No TMZ. Just everywhere you go, people are like would look at you, so regardless, people are looking at you. Either for horn farting or are you Brendan Fraser?
Yeah, regardless, you've got attention.
Is that Encino Man?
Whatever you're doing, then I might need to go with Brendan Fraser because he had a really good career, and I'll be like, I would take that compliment, and be like, oh yeah, people think that all the time. No, I'm not Brendan Fraser.
But he's not a handsome man.
I would play up on that. What's that?
He's not a handsome guy. Like I'd rather be like, hey, are you George Clooney? But you kind of. Oh wait. How about this?
Like,
wait, no, hold on. Hey, I think you just farted, but you do look like George Clooney.
Do you think people would call me out on the fart, even if they thought I looked like George Clooney? I don't think they would call me out on the fart.
So
I think they would just be like,
is that guy over there horn farting? He kind of looks like George Clooney.
Well, I'm gonna go talk to him though, because he looks like George Clooney.
You know what? The guy really looks like George Clooney. What, the guy that just went? That's
because it doesn't you don't smell it.
Well, you might. So you could though.
Well, yeah. I don't know though. Brendan Fraser in The Mummy, if people, I love that movie. I would take that any day. Brendan Fraser was pretty badass then. So if you say TMZ doesn't follow me, I might take Brendan Fraser. But if TMZ follows me, I'm definitely horn farting.
No, there's no either other. It's just forget about TMZ. Like they might, if you're in California, they'd be like, "Hey, is that Brendan Fraser?" And then they might follow you.
I have to think of the ramifications of what would happen of looking like. Haven't you ever heard of those horror stories of people that actually do look like celebrities, and they, will either go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah, but no one's following you. You're Brendan Fraser. No one's going to be like, oh my God, he's...
You're Brendan Fraser. What are you talking about? People are going to be like, where's the mummy? And I'm going to be like...
You know what? I actually might pick the Brendan Fraser because somebody might not even recognize you. You know what? That guy looks like an actor.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
He kind of looks like an actor in one of these movies that my dad watches, but I don't know. But if you're
No, but horn fart is kind of funny.
well, not if you're in a restaurant and you're with. If you're on a first date,
Yeah,
if you're on a first date and you're, and you didn't even know you did it, and then the girl is looking.
You're telling me on it. I'm going Brendan Fraser. Brendan friggin' Fraser.
I think that might be the answer.
I think Brendan Fraser for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
I think I could do a Mummy reboot, most definitely.
No, you're not Brendan Fraser. You just look like him.
But they would look at me and be like, "Oh, he looks like Brendan Fraser. Let's reboot the movies with this guy." I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm definitely down." Can The Rock come back as the Scorpion King?
It's not true because
they do a better job.
They already have Tom Cruise doing the Mummy remake. So.
Oh my God! Don't talk about it.
You're a has-been now. You're a simple has-been who did Encino Man. That's
I'm
all you are. You were in the movie Traffic, which cool, but you run around Madison.
God, that's right. He wasn't that.
You run around Madison and you look like Brendan Fraser. Somebody might go, "Hey, buddy, the weasel." That's it.
Oh my God! Hey, buddy. Yeah.
So,
but what if people were like, "Whoa, you look like Brendan Fraser. Let's make you mayor."
No, because they don't even look at Brendan Fraser and be like, let's give you work.
Can you thaw yourself in or de-thaw yourself out of ice and come back?
Well, maybe. I don't know. I think that one would be fine because then you're just a normal dude.
Yeah,
you're not horn farting, and no one. You're not. You can go on dates. You just look a little goofy, but
yeah,
you're not horn farting.
I got that little gap in my teeth. Like I'm all right.
Yeah, you got the wave in your hair. Yeah, you're fine. I think that works.
Yeah.
Good answer. All right, we'll accept it.
Brendan Fraser. That should be your thumbnail. Brendan Fraser.
All right.
Wow.
Let's wrap this up. I think we're good.
Well, this is a lot of fun. We'll have to do another one sometime soon.
No, we'll do it.
Battle.
We'll do it live next time. You'll be here. Before I go to Minneapolis. Yeah, we'll do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, which is happening when?
A couple months.
Okay. Whoa.
We'll keep you posted.
I thought it was like
August. Before August. We're doing all the right. We're doing all the right steps now.
Okay.
So,
cool.
All right, buddy.
All right, man.
It's
all
been
right.
fun.
Well, I'll come the word. Do you have like like Pete Holmes, keep it crispy type of line, like that you ask all your guests to say or anything, or like a send off?
What do you want to say? You could start it. You could start it for season 2.
Brendan friggin' Fraser.
Okay, that works. That works. All right. Brendan friggin' Fraser.
All right, dude.
All right,
we'll talk to you later.
Bye.
See ya. Bye.